name is Håkan Esvik, the product manager for the Bettis Electro Hydraulic Operator, also known as the EHO. I'm here at the Ontario, Ohio facility where we manufacture the Bettis EHO, and I'm here to show you how to charge the thermal compensating accumulator. The equipment you will need is PPE, of course, the charging kit, a nitrogen source, a crescent wrench, and of course your Bettis EHO. Caution, the pressure inside your nitrogen tank needs to be less than the maximum operating pressure of the equipment used to charge the thermal compensating accumulator. Otherwise, you need to use a regulator to limit the pressure from the nitrogen tank. The first step is to remove the thermal compensating accumulator from the Bettis EHO. You can do this with an adjustable wrench to break it loose, and then you can remove it the rest of the way by hand. Okay. Next, you remove the protective cap on the thermal compensating accumulator, but keep it handy because you'll need to reinstall it after you're finished. Inside, you'll find a Allen hex head that you'll need to break loose with the Allen wrench provided with the set. On the charging kit, there is a hex that matches the hex inside the accumulator. You need to line up the hexes together and then thread on the charging kit all the way to the bottom. You do not need to tighten this with a wrench as there's a seal inside. Now that you have the charging kit hooked up to the accumulator, turn the valve clockwise to close off the accumulator from the source. After it's closed, open the source. Now that the source is open, the gauge on the charging kit reads the same pressure as your source. From there, you would rotate the port valve counterclockwise to open the source to the accumulator. After it's open, let it rest for about 10 seconds prior to closing the source off from the accumulator. Then close your source. From there, you will bleed off pressure using the bleed valve to clear the pressure in the line from the source. With the line pressure cleared, you can open up the port valve to get a reading of the pressure inside the accumulator. After you read the pressure inside the accumulator, you'll open the bleed valve and bleed it down to the set pressure, which in this instance is 700 psi. Okay. Now that the accumulator is charged, you need to close off the port to the accumulator and bleed off the line pressure. After that, you can remove the charging kit from the accumulator. You've now successfully charged the thermal compensating accumulator. Reinstall the protective cover hand tight prior to installing the accumulator back onto the actuator. Use caution as this is a charged pressure vessel. While reinstalling the thermal compensating accumulator, make sure you tighten the accumulator with a wrench. Thank you for watching our video today. Please visit the Emerson website or reach out to your local impact partner for more information on the Bettis EHO.